Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Core Any. Today we'll to see inside the Node.js and create the form data API with upload image. We need to see here. First of all, we need to go inside the controllers and so we need to open the login view controllers and we need to define here the multi-party dependency we need to add here. Need to see here and we need to put first of all the here this multi-party package npm package we need to install, and then after we need to add here the import this and one more files we need to import here files and to set here the required to set this fs package we need to import here. And this portion done are we need to check here first of all inside the size of the we need to check here first of all maximum size we need to set here so MB, set limit here so MB, and URL encode we need to set here so MB. First of all need to check this and then after we need to create here the multipart APIs for the image uploads. Now we need to define here app.post, then after API, and after we need to set here upload image, and now we need to create here the request and response. First of all, first parameter are request, second parameter are the response, and we need to call this name. Now we need to define here the one forms. We need to define here variable form and we need to write down here new multi-party dot form. Here this form, and here app is the capital for this package. And then after we need to pass this form to form.parse. This is the method here. And we need to pass here the request. Then after we need to pass here the errors after request object to get here the parameters, and then after we need to get here files, the sections of the callback method we need to put here. Now we need to check here API and get any here errors. This API, so we need to throw this error HTML use and need to error, set here error and give the response as error return and return the error. Now we need to check here the helper class to create the logs and we need to print this both value object and to display here the log as of we need to set here the file. Now we need to print another logs and we need to separate both parameters, separate to one flag. To write down here the files and parameter. And now need to write down here the code for the save this. Need to check here first of all the file inside, check here image. This is the parameter name of the image upload, key names, and need to check here the nulls or undefined. If not null or undefined, not null and not undefined, and we need to save this file here. First of all, we need to get the extension of these files. We need to get extend, not extend. We need to export. Get only extension here. We need to get to write down here the files, and we need to use here the parameters name image, this image, and index of 0, and we get here the org original files name dot substring file of origin name dot, we need to get here the last index of dot, and +1 need to set here. Get this extension, we need to now need to create in the helper, and need to write down here the file generation random name need to generate, and to write down here the functions we need to copy first of all this, and need to change this name as a name as a set here the file name generate. We need to always create the new names, not use the same file name used, because we need to sometime the same name file uploads. That's why I get the error and overwrite this file. That's why I need to always change this random name. Now we need to set here 10 digit names, and get we need to result this, and now we need to return here, change it, write down first of all server, which time need to set this to get here, to define here y, capital Y, then capital MM, DD, HH, MM, SS, MS, and set port. Then after you need to concat this result, and after we need to set here the one extensions, save this extension here. This is the done, and we need to convert this one line code for loop. Now here to generate the name, and we need to use here. Now we need to write down here the image name first of all, to define here variables image file name right here, helper dot file name generate here, and to pass this extensions, fix this issue. Copy this, and we need to fix here this extensions name, save this. Now we need to set here the image name for the save inside the database. Now we need to set here new path. For the save path we need to set here in the public folder. Whereas if you not set inside the public path, not get the URL. We need to set here the image path is used, and here we need to create img folders, and we need to inside need to save this, and plus we need to concat this image file name, we need to concat here, need to find out the path for the new save path here. Now we need to write these files rewrite, need to rename with locations. Write down here, rename, and we to give here the files dot image, and to set here 0 dot path here, and need to give here the new path. Pass here, and then after we to return here the errors if you any issue to generate here errors. Now we need to save. Now we need to here check if get here error, so we need to throw this error, and we need to return this package. And else part we need to write down the server send to response JSONs, and we need to set here the first of all status is equal to set here 1, and we need to set payload, and we can give the path of the image save path set here, and we need to write give the files names here, and then after we need to set here the message, write down MSG success, set this. And now need to command inside we need to set here the base path inside the image path, to write down here the image path functions, and we need to return that the base path that like to write down here the HTTP local host, and we need to give here the port, and then after we need to set here the img path, return this here. Now we need to use this image, and we need to concat this here, or write down here the helper, and use these functions, and to concat this, save this here, and we to save image in the inside the img folder. Now need to run this node on this, run Node.js, we need to go inside session 3 here, check first of all here need to reinstall this, then after need to get here the same argue with the check this error. Yeah, I found the error. We need to not define here the single quotes, that's why I need to get this error, set here single quotes, and need to save. and to run this. Okay, now working good here and connection good. Now we need to call inside the postman. We need to create here the new API for the testing. We need to create here go inside and new, and we need to set here the postman and to select here the write down your localhost port API and image uploads. Need to go inside the body. Need to select here the form data, and then after need to set here the image, and we need to change this file, and we need to select the file first of all. To select this file here, copy, and we need to give some parameters for the like name. So set here user name. After we need to set here address, write down as a and now need to fire this API and to check inside the what is the response print here. Need to fire this API. Now we need to get here the successfully this image and save. Now we need to check this image display or not. Verify first of all. One browser and need to put here, set this here, and need to get this image here successfully get here. And we need to first of all check here the some value. We need to pass this log print here the parameter inside the we need to get here the username. Then after we need to get here the addresses that as a array, and we need to here image parameter inside the get this image here, get the original name need to set here, and we need to stop track to this extensions. We need to extend get this extension here, and then after we need to create random file snaps and we need to append the extensions. Then after we need to create path for the saying which path we need to save temp. These are the temp path. Need to replace with rename this public path into replace and move these files, and to if successfully so we need to return this response for the here. This is the process of the upload image, and now we need to how to get this data from the this API. Now we need to write down here and we need to set here inside the we need to print here to write down here the helper log, and we need to get here this name to get here to use here logs. We need to define here variables as a name is equal to write down here the request object. We need to use here this request object need to use, and we need to check here the names, and we need to get here the first value as a index. This is the get. We select this value, need to get here the username, and then after we need to get as an address to write down here. We need to copy this and to paste here, and we need to set here the address, and need to set here the this name and to address. Now we need to print both value helper dlogs. Need to first print the name, and then after we need to print here the address. Copy this, get here the address, because we need to get here the array. If you user set the two parameters for the names, then we need to get here the two values, one and two get here. That's why I need to first index use here. You user pass here the multiple parameters same name possible here the inside the form data. Save this, and we need to return here names, write down here as a name. Then after we do the address, write down here the address. Then after we do set here the image, and this image. Okay, now this response are done here. Now we need to test this API against same object with set here, and here get the new image uploaded image. We need to get here public. Inside the img folder we need to put here the rename. Now we need to this and we need to run against inside the postman and we need to check again. Now we need to same parameter, no any changes we need to set here. Same parameter and we need to send this response and we need to get here the names and we need to print here first of all names and after we need to sort. Now we need to check here the two parameters same name to set here. You pass here multiples value, so we need to add here the brackets to set here and we need to username and username to passed here and we need to check against this value and check this log first of all. Do some modification, we need to put this brackets. Now save and we need to check how to display look like to run against these files and we need to fire against. We need to not identify the bracket. Move this here and we need to set here. Now we need to get here the names 1 and 2 and then after we need to get here address. We need to always get here the array. If you set here multiple parameters same name, so get inside the array index wise we need to get here. Now we need to here multiple image how to save inside here. First of all we need to change this logic. We need to only one image need to save here. This logic here set. Now need to call for the multiple images logics need to set here. Now we need to copy this API and we need to put here. Need to set here to multi image, load multiple image. Image we need to set here and now we need to convert inside the common function. We need to copy this and to write down here the functions. Image to write down here right here image file and then we need to give here the name now we need to paste inside paste into that here the image path and to and save path here and save this image here. Okay, now we need to convert inside this folder noise undefined and errors. Now we need to convert here the for loops files images for each and we to file. Now we need to cut this here. and we need to write down here name path array. Brackets. Now we need to pass as a here image. This here get original names and to set here generates names, and we need to push this name inside here. This name and we do another one path, full path into copy this and write down these functions and save here. Now we need to set here the path, write down here save image logic functions we need to call here. We need to set here the image files with a save path. Got this semicolon. Now this is the process for the multiple images, and now we need to return here the image full paths. Return the array for the multiple images. Now we need to print here the helper logs and set here the image save path array print here, and after we need to print here the full image path here. Now we need to test this API parameters. Copy this. First of all, we need to restart this node, close this and run again, not get any errors. Now we need to change here to API names. First of all, we need to save this API to create here the new collections node API. And to load image. Now we need to create here the multiple images and to save as and to write down here the name save. Now we need to load here the multiple images. Now we need to here set, then copy this name and need to set here file. Set file and we need to choose another file we need to put here. Now more files we need to add here. And we need to set here files and to upload here the another files one number. Now save this and need to fire this API and need to check how to work. Run this and need to get here some errors. Save path is not found. Check here the line number 108 to check here. Not get this image path. We have to set here wrong. That's why get here error. Use this and run again and to fire again. Now need to get here the not define the names, not define names. So need to Okay, now API are the ones, and we to check run again, and we to get here the all parameters. We need to upload 3 images. We need to get one by one check this all images, this path, and we need to open here the first image. Then after we need to another image, get this, and the third image we need to get here. Now all images need to get here, and we need to print here the array print. First one array is the only short name, and then after the full names. After we need to display here the name parameter, then address parameter to print, and return this response. This is for the API node. Inside the create here the save the files inside the img folder, this demo. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up and share your friends. If you new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get the every new video notification. If you have any question, so please write down in the comment section. I will help you and sort out your issue. And everyone have a nice day and goodbye.